Hi, I'm Jenny Hess, and I'm a teacher of fourth grade, and I want to talk about another strategy that we use to meet the Common Core state standard of teaching multiplication using more than one strategy. This strategy is called a partial product strategy, and it moves us closer to doing the strategy that we were probably raised doing called the algorithm, and it looks like this. So we would take an equation, 659 times 3, and we would rewrite it vertically. On the right, before students solve this, they'll set the problem up by showing what they're multiplying to get a product. We start from the ones column because we're preparing kids to do the algorithm. So here, the first multiplication that we would be doing is solving 3 times 9. 3 times 9. Next, we'd be multiplying 3 times 50. Not 3 times 5, but 3 times 50. This represents the value of that second digit in the tens column. Finally, 3 times 600. Not 6. This is in the hundreds place. It's 3 times 600. Carefully lining up our numbers so their place values in the right spot, we get 27 plus 150 plus 1,800 equaling 1,977. If I were to show you the area model of the same problem, you would see that each equation is still represented when the strategy for the area model is used. And we get the same answer, almost the same equation, except again here, we're starting from the ones column to prepare kids to get used to using that strategy for the algorithm by starting with the ones. Over here, we are meeting the standard for multiplying 2-digit times 2 digits. We're still using the same partial product strategy, starting from the ones column. This is 8 times 7. I'm going to write that over here, 8 times 7. Starting from the same place, 8 times 40. 40, not 4, because this is in the tens place. We're multiplying 8 times 40. Next, I'm going to come to this digit. This digit's value is 10. 10 times 7. And then again, 10 times 40, not 4, because it's in the tens place. By adding up the product for 8 times 7, 56, and the product 8 times 40, 320, the product for 10 times 7, 70, and the product for 10 times 40, 400, you get the answer 846. All of these equations are the same equations your children will solve doing the area model. 40 times 10, 40 times 8, 7 times 10, and 7 times 8. The multiplication is the same, but kids usually prefer doing this because it's much more efficient. You can see that this looks a lot more like the algorithm. Instead of multiplying and then adding at the same time, they're doing all their multiplication at once and then adding them together.